And I got way too many feels, way too much emotion, I don't even know it's real. I don't mean to get along with your best friend, even better with your family.
Good morning. It is Tuesday. It is high carb day, refeed day, finally. Bless up. And your girl is actually so hyped, even though I know my outward energy is not showing it right now. But I did time my lowest weigh-in this morning, so, you know, it's working. The depletion is so working. But the thing is, I'm about to go get coffee with a friend, but I'm going to end up working at this coffee shop for a while because apparently every summer in San Diego, ants are a thing. So we're having the pest control people come in today, and it turns out that you have to be out of the apartment for 4 hours when they come spray for the ants or whatever. So I had to plan all my food and prep it in advance, which I showed you some of it, and I couldn't show you all of it just because I was in a hurry, like I'm on a time crunch a little bit here to meet my friend, and so you'll see my meals throughout the day. This will still be a full day of eating, but we're just going to be outside the house, and this is just an opportunity to develop personally and grow. And honestly, yeah, I don't even know. I had that bomb breakfast burrito. I freaking love breakfast burritos, dude. So we've got all the food planned out for the day. I'm going to go train like normal and stuff like that. And this morning I was like making everything, and I'm just like, I had like a little bit of anxiety last night just because my body's in like a very stressed state, but I worked through it within like under half an hour. I'll put my Instagram stories here where I talked about it, so here we go.
Yo, I just want to talk here for a second about anxiety because like it just happened, and I feel like it's super important to share this shit because it's real. And I'll just say, like, it's been a long time since my anxiety has been like out of hand, crazy, but like when I start to feel it, like all the energy like swirling up in my body, I can like feel it in my hands and stuff, and I just start to get that like fight or flight response. I always refer back to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which is why I have the triangle on my arm as one of my tattoos. If you're not familiar, I'll put how to spell it here, but look it up. But basically, it's a hierarchy of what we need as humans. So the base layer is the very simple needs, right? Like food, water, shelter, and then it moves up to like relationships and things like that. And so what I did just now is I was like, okay, we're not letting this get out of hand. It's a slippery slope. So I left my phone inside. I went outside. I walked around for like 10 minutes. I did like very deep breathing just while I was walking. And then I came inside and I am literally just drinking my water. And those are like basic needs, right? Like, you know, fresh air, water, and that's what I've always used to get through anxiety. So I just figured I would share that with you. And there's no reason for me to be anxious right now. Like, sometimes it just happens. And I honestly think it's because my body's in a very stressed state right now. But we have a refeed tomorrow, so I just wanted to come on here while I was, like, in this moment. I do feel a lot better, but I do just feel, like, depleted, right? So, anyway, hopefully that helps you. A lot of people do ask about my triangle tattoo, and I figured I would explain it here. So, there you have it.
So yeah, that happened last night, and I'm not anxious anymore. Like, I feel mentally fine. I'm just depleted. And the thing that's more frustrating to me right now is that I cannot function. Like, this morning, I was trying to prep all that food and make all that food. I made the beef for no reason. And then I was like, oh my god, I tracked green beans today and I can't find them. And I was like, hey, are we out of green beans? Like, genuine question. Like, I wasn't going to be pissed. I was just like, oh, am I missing them? And Lexi was like, there's a whole box right there. There's literally a box on the floor next to me, an unopened box full of green beans. And I was like, oh my god. So I'm just more frustrated with myself. Like, I'm not, like, anxious or mad at anyone or anything like that. I'm just like, so it begins. So this is just the realness, okay? The behind the scenes, the reality of prep. But I also have not had coffee yet today. I took my Harmony, which has 75 milligrams caffeine, which is nothing for me these days. So I'm gonna go to Better Buzz. I'm gonna go to the best Better Buzz in San Diego. It's like the headquarters, so it's like big and pretty and cool. And get coffee and get good vibes from my friend. And then we're gonna get some work done, and we're gonna make this a good day, even though we're getting pushed outside our comfort zone, getting pushed outside our apartment. At least the ants will be gone, and I will have all the carbs to fuel me. So that's the intro to this video. Let's get this day rolling. Send good vibes for you, girl. Okay, meal 2. I just have some grand buns, some jasmine sweet potatoes, and then I have some mahi-mahi under there and a little bit of Dijon mustard. Still in the coffee shop. Jay chillin'. Okay, so update. It is now 1:45 p.m. My friend and I sat here and chatted from literally 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. So I kind of didn't eat again until noon. I would have eaten a little bit sooner, and now I'm about to eat my French toast and then go to the gym, meet Lexi there. I don't know if we're going to train together or not, but we're going to be there together. But it's been a really good morning. I feel a lot better than I did this morning. I spent like 20 minutes looking for parking and ended up parking at Whole Foods, so you know, we'll go see how that turned out for me. But I'm just taking care of some client work, just sent out a new training program, and just making sure everything is taken care of because clients always come first. But that's the update for now. I'll show you my French toast when I eat it here, probably like within the next 5 minutes. And otherwise, we're just crossing things off our to-do list and manifesting all the good vibes. So apparently the pest control people came already, so the clock is ticking. I think we could be home at like 4 o'clock today, which is nice. I'm gonna be in the gym for a while. It's almost 2 now, so I'm not worried about running into them or anything. But yeah, that is the update for now. Like I said, I feel a lot better, and I really would like to get out of the house and work at a coffee shop more because the music in here is so dope. Hopefully you can hear me, and hopefully I don't get copyrighted. But yeah, all the good vibes. I'll show you the French toast. See you soon. Alright, we have made it to the gym. I'm currently just, you know, living out of my trunk with all the bags. This reminds me of when I was in law school and I was just packing all the things every day, but we're gonna make it. So, grabbing the old gym bag. Clearly, I have my bang on deck. Lock the car. And here we are. Bae pulled in. I think she parked somewhere up here. So we'll probably run into her, see some other gym friends. It'll be a good time. And we're about to hit this little push day. So I think I'll either record it for Instagram or for you. I'm thinking more toward Instagram. It's easier with my phone. So that's what we shall do. And let's get after it. We found Bae! This is the real MVP.
We're about to go lift some shit.
Literally just no other words are needed. That's the real MVP.
We the both real MVPs.
We're gonna go crush this push day.
Look at where
we're matching our way through, twinning our way through San Diego still. and let's get it. And we both have bangs. I lied. We're gonna film it for you, for the YouTube, okay? So shout out to Bae for this content. You can thank her. The dad.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
Alright, you know I gotta give you the mid-workout pump update. We got a worm all the way down. You can probably see it better in the mirror. But carbs are doing their thing. Making things happen. Whoa. Alright, this is the reality of all the sweat. I haven't shared my cardio protocol really at all. First of all, just look at the sweat. Here's what the back looks like. Obviously you're gonna see sweat, dude. I can barely tell, but whenever people ask, oh, are these leggings sweat-proof? Dog, you are fighting an uphill battle at that point, because one, either you're not working hard enough. Like if you're sweating through leggings, good on you, girlfriend or boyfriend, whatever. That's dope. That means you're working really hard. Second off, if you don't want to sweat through leggings and you want your leggings to be sweat-proof, you're not working hard enough. I don't even know if that makes sense, but bro, embrace the sweat. It's fucking everywhere, right? Oh my god, so salty. I also get questions about how my makeup stays put after all this sweat, and you guys, I'm not kidding you. I use the Fit Cover Australia. The link is always in my description box, and you can use code Melissa if you want to try it out. But it's a powder foundation, and like, I would not lead you wrong. You know me and my makeup, like we don't play. So that's what I use, and I was gonna show you when I take my sweat off. When I pat my sweat off, I don't like rub my face, right? I just go. Hopefully you can see this. Like that, and it's not gonna like wipe anything off. Make sure you get the brows. Those bitches, they catch everything. Sometimes I'll have a little bit of mascara come off. Just like that, with a paper towel, and I'll get most of it. So yeah, obviously we're gonna have some sweat marks like down my face and stuff, but that's it. That's the reality. Anyway, I was saying, I haven't really shared my cardio protocol with you, but basically, here you go. You're welcome. I haven't really shared my cardio protocol, just because I don't want anybody to like see what I'm doing and apply it to you. But my cardio has only been changed twice, I think. So I started out my prep at 4 25-minute sessions, which in my off season I was on 2 20-minute, okay? So not that big of a jump. Then the next increase was 5 30-minute sessions. And then just last week I got increased to 5 35-minute sessions. So it's seriously nothing crazy. Like, I'm trying to set an example here of how you ease into things, and you don't need to go crazy with cardio. So anyway, I'm gonna go now. I am very depleted. Gonna stretch, foam roll, and have my post-workout shake. And I'll catch you when I catch you. Okay, one thing that I forgot to mention up there is I don't usually sweat that much. Like, obviously I sweat when I'm doing cardio, but on a high carb day, I sweat more, and you will too if you are eating more food, because that is the thermogenic effect of food, right? The more food you eat, the harder your body's working, so it's like outputting energy, which is heat. So that's why I was a little extra sweaty today. Meant to include that fun fact for you, but now you know. And also, okay, so I'm having my post-workout shake, my Formula 1 protein, and my Ignition carbs. I feel like I've done several post-workout nutrition talks, and it's not even just about like first form products. I'm saying if you are not having carbs with your protein post-workout, you are hindering your results, because your body needs the carbs first, okay? Because, let me tell you the science here. When we are training, two things are happening. One thing is we are depleting our glycogen stores. Glycogen is just stored carbs in your muscles, so that's like your fuel tank, right? Your body's using up your glycogen to do bicep curls and things like that. The second thing that's happening is you're breaking down your muscle fibers, right? Like, we're literally tearing our muscle fibers. That's why it burns when we are training. So to recover, your body needs two things, and it's like an order of operations, okay? It's like, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, if you know what I'm talking about. You gotta go in a certain order. Number one is you gotta refill your glycogen stores first, and in order to do that, you need carbs. So if you're not giving your body carbs, what it's actually doing is converting some of the protein into glycogen. So you're not even absorbing all the protein that you put in your body. And if you're buying Formula 1 or you're investing in a quality protein, you know, that sucks, because some of your money is going to waste. It's being converted into glycogen. So that is why I take Formula 1, the protein, and Ignition, the carb. That way I can make sure I'm doing my order of operations, which number one was refill the glycogen stores, and then number two, repair the muscle, which is what the protein does. So that is why you need carbs and protein. The reason I take Formula 1 and Ignition is because they're both fast digesting. They're broken down as much as possible, so as soon as they hit my stomach, they are being absorbed and shot into my muscle cells, right? And the whole thing with like the post-workout window, like the anabolic window, I don't want to say that there's like a hard line or anything, like, oh, after 10 minutes you're screwed. Like, that's not it at all. But our body is especially primed to complete that process that I just explained right after training. Like, our insulin receptors on our cells are shot open, okay? And so that means if we pair the carb with the protein, it's gonna shoot into those cells and start recovery much quicker and just better than it would otherwise. Because if you're just giving it the protein can't get into the cells without the carbs. I hope that makes sense. Y'all know I love my science, and I try not to pummel you too much with it, but today we went there. So all of that is to say, I got the Magical Charms flavor of Formula 1, which I tried at Summer Smash, and I instantly knew. I was like, oh, best flavor I've tasted, hands down. And I did not buy a jug there because I bought a jug of blueberry muffin, another as a level 1 protein, and I didn't have room in my suitcase, like I knew it would be overweight, so I was like, I'll just go back home and order that. So snagged it up, and it's so freaking good. So anyways, this is the next meal, a full day of eating. We're gonna head home now, and Lex and I are gonna make pasta for Din Din, and I believe she is getting us diet cherry limeades right now. So since my macros got dropped, that's kind of not been a thing. I don't want to track the 4 carbs because every carb counts, but today I was like, send it. So catch you on the flippy. Bay hooked it up.
Anything for you.
Woo woo! If you know, you know. So damn good, dude. So, fun fact about those. That is a diet cherry limeade from Sonic. Yes, you can taste the difference between a diet cherry limeade, which is 4 carbs, and a regular cherry limeade, which is 60. The regular cherry limeade will just taste a lot thicker and a lot sweeter. That's the syrup. And the diet, you'll be able to taste kind of like the artificially taste of artificial sweetener. So it comes with time, but I promise you can tell the difference. And the other day they gave us regulars. We got home, we tasted them, and I was like,
no freaking way. Let me check the receipt, and it said it said cherry limeade, not diet, even though I specified. So that was a sad day. So we're just gonna make sure that we like clarify every time now. But wanted to throw that pro tip in there for you. I'm gonna run over to Ralph's and grab a couple things for our pasta din din. I'm not gonna take you with me just because, I don't know. I'm like burning up right now. I feel like I am hopefully a fat burning machine. I'm just warm from all the extra food today, like I said. So anyway, I don't want to mess with carrying my camera or whatever. I'll show you dinner when we get back. And Lexi leaves tomorrow, so she's like getting all her stuff together. I'm sad about it. I don't want her to leave. Sometimes I think about taking her hostage. Okay, anyways, I'll catch you for dinner.
Gonna do a quick little grocery haul, because why not? Picked up a couple staples and then picked up stuff for dinner like I told you. So grabbed a couple more bangs. These are 2 for $4 at Ralph's, okay? And so I just got a couple more to have on deck. I got black cherry vanilla and cotton candy. Also picked up Parmesan cheese for tonight's din din. We're gonna make pasta. And this one is 1.5 fat, 0 carb, 2 protein, so it's like nothing per serving. It's like 5 grams, 2 tablespoons, whatever. Also picked up a couple of zucchinis that we will be spiralizing to ramp up our pasta dishes, because why not? Picked up some Alfredo sauce. This is the best one I could find. I think it has the same macros as the Classico Light Alfredo. I was checking it against what I had tracked in my FitnessPal. So 1 serving of this is a 1/4 cup, and it's 8 fat, 2 carb, 1 protein. I'm probably gonna do half of that. Picked up a couple of sparkling ices. You know, cherry limeade. This is what I mix my apple cider vinegar with every single morning. Seriously, life hack, so you don't have to choke down the apple cider vinegar. Picked up some more Powerades. My faves are the white cherry and the red. I really like the blue also, that's a good one. Had to restock on my Diet Dr. Pepper. Okay, these are a nice little diet hack, and I kind of want to talk about diet hacks. Here's the thing. I've been doing this long enough that like hunger does not bother me the way it used to. I haven't gotten to a point where I'm like dying and I'm like, oh my god, I need something to trick myself, because I'm pretty good at spacing my food out throughout the day and just managing my hunger. But when you are new to this, I understand how hard it is. I have not forgotten how freaking terrible it is when you're just really hungry, and you know, I'll probably get to that point in this prep, but I've not forgotten. So a diet hack is go ahead and drink a diet soda, because the diet versions are 0 calories. If you drink regular, you're drinking a ton of sugar and a ton of carbs, and you better be tracking that in your macros. So don't waste your macros on drinks, dude. Powerade Zero, another great one. Sparkling ice, another great one. Honestly, I do the bangs because they're 0 calorie. I'm not saying you should be drinking energy drinks all the time, but I use those as pre-workout. But also, another diet hack that I got just in case, because I've been eyeing these bad boys, and I did this on my last prep, but these are the 10 calorie Jello little packet little guys, and it's literally 1 protein for one of these. So if it's the end of the night and you really need something, grab one of these guys. It should curb your sweet tooth. I really like the black cherry, and I like the strawberry as well. But I just got the black cherry. And then I couldn't stop myself because I found these 60 calorie Jello guys. This one is dulce de leche. Okay, so this is 1 fat, 1 protein, 10 carb, and I figured that could be like a nice little dessert after I have my salad, because sometimes we just need a little dessert, you know what I mean? So that is what I got at Ralph's, and like I mentioned last time, I will show you when we make din din. You are not ready for how dank our dinner is. The dank din! The dankest of dins.
I look very orange.
Yeah, it's the lighting. It really rocks in here. Clearly I'm feeling a lot more energized after hella carbs today. I wish I could go back to feeling this way all the time. Maybe we can ride this high for a few days, you know? We can dream. But I just want to show you everything we put in here. So, oh god, I gotta get the pasta. This is the pasta we use. It's Banza pasta made from chickpeas, so it has a little bit higher protein content. Found this at Costco. And then I already have it stirred in there, but I just have like a little bit of beef because I needed a little bit of protein. But that pasta provides a decent amount. So there's that. We got our air fried broccoli. This is the shredded cheese we are adding. I just did half a serving, so 4 fat, 1 carb, 4 protein. What's up? I went ahead and added this classic Alfredo sauce that I just showed you, picked up from Ralphie's. Parmesan cheese, nutritional yeast. This stuff is like cheesy-ish. Apparently you can make like cheesy sauces from it. I don't know. It's just a little something extra to add on to the top of your shiz. So, I think that's everything, right?
We ready to eat?
Yeah!
I'm very excited.
I've been thinking about this pasta for days, and I am so hungry right now, and this smells so good, and I did a little tasty of the Alfredo. I am an Alfredo fiend, dude. That's my favorite meal forever and always will be fettuccine Alfredo. So, we're gonna eat this, we're gonna enjoy our night, and I will catch you for my final meal. Good morning, it is the next day, and I believe this is the first time I've ever done this on my channel. I forgot to outro the video last night and show you my final meal. I literally just got too hyped, and then after I ate it, I was chilling on the couch, I was watching The Great Hack on Netflix, and I was like, oh my god, I totally forgot to show you. But you've seen it before, it was on my last refeed video, and it's basically the same meal I have every single night. It was just my pancake bowl, recipes on my Instagram, but on refeed days, I put a strawberry milkshake Pop-Tart on top, and it's so good. Like, I just let it sit there and kind of, the Pop-Tart doesn't really melt, but it just gets warm, you know? Seriously, so good. But now you get like the post high carb day update, and that is, your girl feels so much better than I have felt like the last weeks, months, dude. And I've had, you know, my normal refeeds, but when you're depleted so low, you feel so low. And then when you have high carb day, it just like literally brings you back to life. And I have actually already forgotten what it feels like to feel good and feel human again. So this is part of prep. Just letting you know the reality of it. And yes, I've prepped before, and I was telling Lexi, I was like, I just don't remember it being this bad. I think that's because we suppress the worst, the worst feelings that we feel, you know? So anyway, there is that. I figured I would close out the video now, let you know your girl is revived. We're back to low carbs now. Hopefully I'll feel decent for a couple days, and it'll only be hard for a couple days before my next high carb day. Right now I'm on 5 low, 1 high. So that's where we're at. Just wanted to give you the post high carb day feels and close out this video. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you got maybe some meal ideas, like the workout, whatever. And we're just gonna keep the content cranking here, okay? I'm super pumped to just keep rolling with things. I think the next video, this is gonna go up tomorrow, which will be a Thursday. I want my next one to go up Sunday. I'm actually traveling on Sunday, just driving to LA. So I will film Sunday, but obviously between now and then I will have a video, and I believe it's gonna be a Rider Wear haul. If my stuff gets here tomorrow, that will be the next video. They have a really dope new collection coming out, and I'm getting hella pieces, so be on the lookout for that. But otherwise, if you watched until now, I am taking all my good vibes. I'm sending them your way. If you could give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell before you leave, that would be dope, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!